That sounds so messed up. And they gave us 15 minutes to write an essay on paper.
No, Carly.
What? So hi everyone, I am about to go to bed. I have to take my SAT tomorrow and it's already 11:30 at night, which honestly isn't that bad. But I have to be at the school by 7:25 tomorrow. I'm probably gonna wake up at like 6:30, 6:45-ish. My ponytail looks so short because it's like in a clip, but I wish it was this short. But I just found pencils in the basement, which you have to use a wooden pencil, which is so annoying. Like, that annoys me. But there's also a few more things. I'm on TikTok right now watching this girl teach tricks about an SAT the night before, because I didn't realize it was this Tuesday until like yesterday maybe, I don't know. But I'm honestly not really that nervous. I feel like I'll do fine. I feel like the SAT just involves a lot of tricks and stuff like that, so you just really have to pay attention. But I'm overall really not that nervous. Throughout, like, when I was in school, we did a lot of like SAT practicing and stuff for like the writing and math and stuff. And this girl on TikTok's really helping me. She's like telling me a bunch of tricks and stuff. So I feel like I'll honestly do pretty good, but I don't even know if I want to go to college, to be honest. I don't even know what I want to do with my life right now. So if I don't do good, I feel like it's really not the end of the world. So I'm not like really stressing over it. It's not like I want to go to Harvard or anything. So I'm just kind of like having an open mind. Like, I feel like I'm going to do really good. Because if you have a negative attitude about it, you're probably not going to do good. So I'm just like, whatever happens, happens. And if I really need to retake it, I can. So everything's okay. And I'm, like I said, not even that stressed. So I don't know, everything's fine, but I need to take my melatonin here because it takes like 30 minutes to 45 minutes to even kick in at all. But other than that, I'm really not nervous. Tomorrow is the makeup date, by the way. The other people in my grade took the SAT around like the day we got back from vacation, and I've talked to some of them, and a lot of them said it was really easy. Plus, I feel like I'm pretty smart. I've always had really good grades, and I've always done really well in school. And a lot of people that I know who haven't done very good in school said it was easy, so I'm not horribly stressed about it. Yeah, so I'm about to go to bed here in a second. I brought my pencils up here, and I need to check the list and make sure that there isn't any extra things I need last minute. I'm really confused though, because we're supposed to put everything in our locker, even our phones. Bruh, I don't even know my locker combination. I don't even know where my locker is. And they expect me to know how to get back into that without my phone. I'm gonna end up locking my phone in there and then not knowing the combination. So I was like, maybe I'll just leave my phone in my car, or just have them like hold on to it, or like only bring in my keys or something. Like, I don't even know. I'm really stressed. Honestly, maybe I should leave everything in my car. I don't even know. But anyways, like I said, didn't really prepare for this. I didn't really feel the need to. That sounds so messed up. But also, I feel like I've been doing a lot of preparing just over the years, so I'm not gonna like try to cram in a ton of studying like the night before, but like I am learning tips and tricks or whatever. But other than that, I feel fine. I don't think I'm gonna have any trouble sleeping tonight. Usually when I have like something the next day, I like can't sleep. But like, I just honestly hate waking up in the morning so much. It's like, why would you have me take my SAT at 7:30 in the morning? Like, you're asking for me to do bad. Like, why can't I come in at like at least like 9 and take it? Like, gosh, they're asking for so much when they do that, because it's like, I'm tired, I'm in a bad mood, and then you're gonna make me sit here for like 5 hours and take this test. Well, a ton of different little tests, but like, still, my lord. And I don't know, I usually don't eat in the morning because it makes me feel really sick, but I keep getting emails from my teachers telling me to eat a good breakfast, so I feel like I have to listen. So, but yeah, everything's okay. I'll update you guys tomorrow after I take the test most likely, but I don't know. That's all I gotta say.
Alright guys, so Carly just got done with the SAT today, which I never had to take the SAT. I took the ACT, but I would assume it's pretty much the same. So
it's not.
Oh, it's not?
Different, but not one is harder, if that makes sense.
Yeah, so how was it?
It was decent.
Was it easy?
As in, I was doing really good in the beginning, and then towards the end, I guessed a lot.
Oh, really?
Like,
and what subject?
So we took a reading one, and then we took a writing one, and then we did math with no calculator, then we did math, and then they gave us 50 minutes to write an essay on paper.
What was the essay about?
I don't think I can say.
Oh, you can't?
Well, the reading one, they gave us like 65 minutes, and I was doing really good in the beginning because I was actually reading the things and answering the questions. And then they tell you when you're halfway and when there's 5 minutes left. Like,
oh, okay.
they're like, there's 30 minutes left, there's 5 minutes left.
Do you get a break then?
Like 5-10 minutes. They were like, you have 30 minutes left, and I'm only through the first 12 of 40 questions.
Oh. So you had to like speed it up then?
Yeah, and then towards like the past 10-8 questions, I just put B for every single one.
No, Carly.
What?
You should have just like started just reading them real fast and at least taken a guess.
He said put your pencils down, and so I literally filled it out as fast as possible.
Wow, that's nuts.
Yep.
So that was in the reading. So you had to read something and answer questions.
You had to read like 5 different things.
Wow. Okay, and then what?
Then was writing, which you just read a bunch of things and it had underlined sections, and you just, I don't know, that part was kind of hard. I didn't like that one. The math though, with the no calculator, I feel like I did really good, but the one with the calculator, I feel like I literally aced it.
Really?
Yep.
A little.
And then the essay, that was horrible.
Oh, why?
Because it's just like, I hate writing on paper like that.
Like with a pencil?
If you mess up, you can't change it.
Oh.
I mean, you can erase it, but I'm just saying, like, you can't really go back
and
like
start all over like a computer. And how long did you get to write the essay?
50 minutes.
How long was it supposed to be?
5 paragraphs. Like,
oh, that's not bad.
Introduction, 3 body paragraphs, and a conclusion. And it was, you read this thing that this guy wrote, and it was about, you just write about his techniques and stuff. So it wasn't very fun.
Wasn't like a fun topic.
Well, duh. None of that was fun.
So how many do you think, just hypothetically, go back to the first subject, or first, whatever it's called, how many do you think you just put BBB for? Like 10, 20, what?
Oh, probably like 8, maybe, not that many. There was like 42 questions on the first one, I think. Maybe 52, I can't remember if it was 40 or 50. But it wasn't that horrible. Plus, I saw this thing on TikTok where it said, if you're gonna guess, you have a better chance of guessing the same one for every single one. Right. Than to guess random ones.
Oh yeah, for sure. Chase said that a bunch of kids in his class the one time. I don't think it was for the ACT. I think it was for like the Michigan.
We don't take ACT.
Or so. SAT. I think it was for like the Michigan, what is the Michigan stuff called? M-Step. He just
put
that's
like, not, you don't get scored off that.
Yeah, I know. It's for the school's purposes though.
I know.
And he said him and a bunch of people just put like C for every answer. And his class in general scored so poorly that they made them all redo it. Isn't that terrible?
I've heard like the essay's optional. Like through other people, like
I heard that too.
Outside of Bedford.
Yep.
It's like the essay's optional, and like they don't really care about your essay score. They care about your essays when you're like applying there.
Yeah.
But they make you write it.
Yeah.
And I looked over and there was a kid sitting next to me. He didn't even, he didn't even start.
How many people were doing it today?
There's at least like 30 people.
Oh, really? So I don't know if did you explain this when you talked about it last night? Why you're doing the makeup test?
No.
So the SAT was actually supposed to be the day
after
spring break.
Spring break, but I had to quarantine. I think I did say that.
Oh, okay. So was it what you expected? Harder than you expected, or?
I mean, a lot of the questions were not hard. I just would have done a lot better if I had time to think about it.
Right.
That's the worst part.
That's the part that a lot of people struggle with test taking, though, is the like timed pressure. Like, let's just imagine you had an unlimited amount of time. Like, where it would take you 4 hours, let's say, they said you can have up to 8 hours. Imagine like how much better you would do. That's what I think is so horrible about it. Like, why does it need to be timed? Why should there be a limit?
And it's just like 50 minutes to write an essay is insane.
Yeah. Because, I mean, if you have a really important essay to write in college, you're not only going to have 50 minutes to write it.
The reading was like 65 minutes. The writing was like 35 minutes. And I'm not really sure.
I remember for the ACT, that was the worst part. I was never really good at reading something and then answering questions. I'd always have to like go back and look.
A lot of the time though, if you actually read it, the answers are obvious, but like no one's really...
It's very hard to like clear your brain.
How can you even read 5 like passages in that amount of time and like answer questions and be able to cross them out and like anything? Like, you literally have to look at the question, read it, and answer it right after that. That's all you have time for.
And then
why do you always turn into this lane?
Because you're supposed to turn into the curb lane and then use your turn signal and change lanes.
I never do that.
That's legally what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, well, I don't do that. Yep.
How long does it take to get your score?
They said 4 weekdays it should be there. So by Friday, I would assume. Tuesday.
And what is a good SAT score? 1300's the highest?
1600.
1600.
I feel like a lot of people are lucky if they get a 1200.
Really?
I don't know.
Well, I can tell you that
I feel like 1200 is pretty reasonable, but a lot of people on their PSAT have gotten below like 1000. So.
Oh wow.
I'd be completely happy with like a 1300. I don't care. I might not even get that.
If you could pick your score, that's what you like. If you could pick your score without being greedy, what would you want?
1400.
That's pretty good. Hey guys, welcome back to Our Family Nest. It's Monday morning and I'm about to go in for my hair appointment. It's almost 1 o'clock. I'm actually here early. Usually I'm like racing here to get here on time and I don't live that far away. But I got up this morning, got my workout done, got chicken noodle soup in the crock pot, ran groceries to my grandmother's, showered obviously. Haven't really eaten anything nutritious today. Had these little, I don't know, this was just in my purse. 140 calories per pouch, little peanut butter snack things. Just been drinking water. No time for lunch, that's okay. This week I'm really going to, actually not just this week, I want to say this month, but yesterday was May 2nd and we had Carly's dance competition and I definitely did not eat very healthy yesterday. Just being on the road, Subway for dinner, all that. It's like, you know, I actually felt it when I was working out this morning. I just felt really like, heavy's probably not the right word, but it just felt like, bleh. I don't know. So really gonna work hard at making better food choices because I feel like I'm really good at working out and staying committed with that more than I am always making healthy food choices. So I'm really gonna focus on that this month. See how it goes. Anyways, I'm about to go in right now, get my hair done, get my roots touched up. Color wise, I feel like my hair got really light this month from vacation. I mean, look at that. So I don't know if she's really gonna have to touch up my highlights as much as probably just add some darker in there. Like, I don't want it to be lighter. I need it to go a little darker. So I forget how she does that. Man, my roots are really, really bad back there though. I just always tell her do whatever needs to be done, whatever looks right. So this is the first time that I've been here though since I've cut my own bangs. So we'll see how she needs to like fix those, trim those. Since I've cut my own bangs, I've had to like trim them twice. They grow out so fast. So I feel like they're at a length now that I keep like pushing them aside, which is fine. I like to have the option to like, you know, I'm not gonna wear it like this. This is way too long. I can't stand it being in my face. So I kind of feel like I'm always pushing them out of my face right now. So they do need trimmed up a little bit, but I'm just rambling. So I'm gonna go in, get my hair done. It's a really crummy day. Look at, yuck, cloudy, wonderful Michigan weather. So guys, I'm home. Here's my hair. I actually went a little bit shorter. I hate when it gets longer, how it like flips out at the ends. So she's like, you just want to cut a little bit off? I'm like, sure. I totally feel like I look like a school teacher right now. Like I feel like I should be teaching 3rd grade. Hi babies. You excited to see me? Oh, you excited? Did you miss me, Pippas? No, you just want to eat dinner. It's not dinner time yet. Toby. So here is dinner, guys, and what a perfect day for some chicken noodle soup. It's so crummy outside.